With only one look at a person, he can learn almost everything about them. How in the world? No way. That's impossible. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I've read that book countless times. I'm sure you have. I can't believe I'm about to hear one of his great deductions firsthand. Oh my god. Oh, truly, it's like a dream come true.
Jesus.
Careful, or else you might faint if you get too excited. I can't believe it. You can't believe it's not butter? No. Mr. Roylott is gonna do something. He's probably gonna give Mr. Holmes a haircut. Oh. Mr. Roylott just turned white as a sheet. Because he can't believe it's not butter. How? How could you possibly know that? Is that what you were about to say? Okay, Joseph Joestar. Well, obviously you don't know the anime, but he gives me some Joseph Joestar vibes.
Oh, okay. I do know who
Even
he
in the
is.
face.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's even here like, your next line will be... practically. Anyway, very well. It's time for all to be revealed. How indeed this great detective, before you arrive at these two conclusions. Come along now. Shall we embark together on a journey of deduction? I'll fly the plane. Okay, no. What I mean to say is that I'm asking you to tag along with my reasoning. Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be... Yeah.
Alright. Identity. Behold, Mr. Roylott, the mysterious Russian. First let your eyes be drawn to his, or to this. Seriously, the scissors is... Okay, finally! This oversized pair of scissors sticking out like a sore thumb. Yeah, why has no one mentioned it until now? Now, just what in the devil were you planning to do with those? And that's why I was like, are you gonna give someone a haircut? With just a little observation, the answer becomes obvious.
You get to find out soon enough, don't worry.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just here like, yeah, why are you just waving those things around? Oh, okay.
Yep,
So he was gonna give someone a haircut.
himself.
Yep. You intended to cut off your splendid beard with those scissors. Continuing on. Now then, why would you have had such an urgent need to cut that magnificent beard? Confirmed he likes beards. That too is quite obvious. And I have the evidence to back it up. Oh! Have a look at this morning's newspaper. It contains a rather intriguing article. Which he has in his pocket.
Yep.
In fact, it appears that you too have seen the article of which I speak. Surely you must understand by now. The article inside reveals your true identity. The newspaper's revolutionary article. Revolutionary Dmitry Demoglaski flees Russia, believed to be en route to Shanghai.
Oh, damn.
Boy, he just stepped into the newspaper like that. Anyway, as you can see, the picture clearly depicts that eye-catching beard of yours. Except I can see his mouth.
Yeah.
Having seen the article, you plan to cut off your beard before the crew found you out.
So you already see that these are not the same the same person.
Yeah, it's like...
They just happen to have the same kind of beard, but you know.
Not even, like...
Yeah.
He has like a Santa Claus beard.
Yeah.
The other guy, like... He has like a handlebar mustache and beard that... Like, I can still see his mouth.
Oh, good point, yeah.
Yeah. However, since you have yet to do so, your true identity remains clear. You are none other than the frightful revolutionary, Dmitri Demiglasky. Although with that said, I can't say I've ever heard of you.
Okay. We're about to get to the actual gameplay soon.
Okay. The crime. Next, we have my second deduction. It seems to me that we have caught you in the act of committing a terrible crime. Oh. Now, as for the proof of that crime, aha! It's right over there, is it not? No. As expected, it appears that you have shown your hand, Mr. Roylet. When people are taken by surprise, they tend to reflexively shift their gaze. Ugh. It is a classic tale, more eloquent and powerful than mere words could ever convey. Yes, our answer lies directly in your line of sight, so carelessly directed. The proof of your crime. Elementary. It's in that trunk. That's where we'll find all the trick cereal. You know. I'm so disappointed they never technically solved that story. Anyone that even remembers the commercial. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's about time you opened this trunk and showed us what's inside,
I know what's inside there. Yeah.
No! I am refusing! Exactly what do you have hiding in there? From what I can see, were you to apply enough force, I think you'd be able to fit a small girl inside. Really? That is silly! A young girl stuffed into a trunk. Just who might she be? Ah, good grief. You're not much of a criminal, are you? Your line of sight betrayed your secret so easily. Just now, without a second thought, you took a glance at our answer. The reason why you can't open that trunk can be again found in the newspaper. In truth, it seems that there is yet another intriguing article published in these pages. Boy, he just stepped into the newspaper again. Rather than looking at the article about the revolutionary, flip to the reverse page. Reverse card. Beautiful flower of the prestigious Novovich Ballet Company goes missing. There is only one logical conclusion. You grabbed her and you stuffed her in a trunk. It's like 1/8 her size. Anyway. The crime you are in the very midst of committing is abduction. According to the article, the girl's name is Nikomina Borshevich, or something. Or something.
So that's the second.
Yep. Kidnapped ballerina. How could you? And there you have it. The great deductions of Sherlock Holmes have been revealed. Susato, control yourself.
Huh.
Susato? Is this really a great deduction? I think so. I read all about them in this book. Or in his book. Oh, his great deductions just now were a little different than usual. Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Holmes. Could you come over here for a moment? All right. What can I do for you? I wanted to ask about your reasoning there. Yes, by all means. What's on your mind? Well, let me start with this newspaper. I didn't think I'd have to repeat myself, but here we are. These two men's faces are nothing alike. They look completely different.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks like an Easter Island head.
Yeah.
The handlebar mustache and beard. I didn't expect to repeat myself either. But here we are indeed. We're dealing with a revolutionary. Who's to say he didn't revolutionize his own face?
Isn't that what you said about him?
Yes, that's why he's
Yeah.
saying like, he's repeating himself again.
Yeah.
At the very least, I suppose he looks more like the picture than you do, Naruhodo. I mean, sort of, but... That's not the point! And besides that, there's something else. That bit about the abduction. Ah, yes, truly a shocking turn of events, isn't it? At first glance, I didn't think that a girl could fit inside that trunk. Actually, it's worse than that! It's clearly way too small to fit a person inside at all. You'd barely be able to close it, even if you stuffed so much as a 5-year-old inside. Why would you do that? In that case, could the missing ballerina be a 5-year-old? Yes, clearly. Oh, didn't you know? She's actually 15. I say as I pose fabulously. No, Mr. Holmes. I had no idea. So she's 15, then roughly 10 years of her ought to be sticking out of that trunk. That sounds so weird. There's something I heard once, somewhere a long time ago. In order to make their bodies more limber, some ballerinas would drink vinegar every day. Vinegar? Really? Indeed. With a body ripened by vinegar, fitting into a box like that should be no trouble at all. I think you're mixing up acrobats and ballet dancers. This is such a mess. Naruhodo, about Mr. Holmes' reasoning just now. I think... well, I don't know about that. I think his observations are right on the mark on at least the foundations of what happened. It's just that the focal points and logic are a little bit off. A little? A little bit. Completely off, I'd say.
At least he agrees
Yes.
with you.
Yup. If we take the most important keywords from his reasoning... and just discreetly replace a few of them here and there, we might just figure this out.
So that's how that works.
So take the keywords from his deductions and replace them? Yes! Discreetly, mind you. If we can do that, then surely Mr. Holmes' great deductions will truly come to light. Indubitably. That's exactly what I was
At
thinking.
least he agrees with it.
You agree to us taking your reasoning and replacing stuff to make more sense of it? Wow, this great detective is a real piece of work. Well, it seems you've got your work cut out for you, thanks to me. You sure are laughing loud enough about it. Oh, and as for you, I almost forgot. Me? What is it? Take a look at your hands. My hands? Ah! Handcuffs are gone! What? This is... How did... I thought those cuffs might get in the way of your deductions, so I got them off in a jiffy. He must be a master at lockpicking. Huh? Amazing! I'd expect no less from the great detective Sherlock Holmes. And there's no need to be worried. I'll put them back on once we're finished here. No, that's okay. You can leave them off. Now, why don't we give this another go?
Sorry for that delay there.
That's alright. Come one and all to Sherlock Holmes, Theatre of Logic and Reason. Oh boy, it's a play.
Alright.
Hold it!
So we're gonna be doing this again.
Okay.
This is the one.
Okay.
Here it is.
Are those the kinds of scissors you cut a beard with? No. I don't have any intentions of ever growing a beard like that, so I don't really know. I think Mr. Roylott isn't so sure himself. In other words, this part of the deduction seems a little bit off. In that case, Naruhodo, let's try replacing it with something else. Sounds good to me, but how do we go about doing that? First, let's stop and take a good look at Mr. Roylott himself. Was it really the beard he wanted to cut off? There you go. That's a good question. Next, look for the answer. When you find it... When I find it... Then, the rest is in your hands. What exactly is she telling me to do? Okay, I'll give it a try. Time to replace this logic. What was Mr. Roylott really going to cut off with those scissors? The tag on the back of his hat? I don't know.
You see something off here?
Now what does he have going on back there?
See that?
Okay. He or she? I don't know. Was going to give themselves a haircut.
Uh-huh. So, move around and present this.
The pretty hair. Sir! You intended to cut off your pretty hair with those scissors. Oh, now he's getting all into it. You intended to cut off your pretty hair with those scissors. Indubitably, that's what I meant to say.
Sure.
Really? Yeah. Such beautiful golden locks couldn't possibly belong to an old man. Right. Ugh. You're actually a woman, aren't you? And judging by your hair sheen, you're clearly a young girl at that. Ugh. If only I'd had the chance to cut my hair, then I would not be found out. Yep, sorry for giving you a crackly man voice earlier. Now then, why would you have such an urgent need to cut that beautiful hair? That too is quite obvious, and I have the evidence to back it up. Surely you must understand by now. The article reveals your true identity.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, the newspaper's revolutionary article. Wow, I sure wasn't expecting that. I can't believe that old man was actually a little girl this entire time. Phrasing?
Yeah, exactly. And if that's the case, how do they think it was a man at all? How deep was that voice she was trying to do?
I know. What is it? Why are you staring at me? Well, it was definitely shocking, but what's even more surprising to me... it's how much you seem to enjoy this kind of thing. Huh? Despite your situation, you still ended up jumping around in glee. And just who was jumping around in glee? Not me! That was just... fine. I'll leave it at that. Anyway, look at this. Getting back to Mr. Holmes' logic earlier. That evidence he brought up seems a little strange now, doesn't it? It does. Mr. Roylett is really a woman, then that means... The article about the revolutionary isn't related to the case anymore. And because of that, the flow of logic has changed course entirely. What does that mean for us? We should replace this evidence so that it matches the flow of logic. For some reason, that girl needed to hide her true identity. And I feel like I heard something about a young girl not long ago. Understood. Alright, I'll give it a shot. School badge. I swear. Yep.
We already knew.
That's gotta be it.
Yep.
Sir! This article reveals your true identity. The newspaper's missing ballerina article. Indubitably, without a doubt, that must be it. Beautiful flower, the prestigious Novovich LA company goes missing. I do believe we are finally able to call you by your real name. Your true identity is the ballerina from the Novovich Ballet Company. Nikomina Borshevich. Ah!
Okay.
Uh,
That's
oh my
fine.
god, you stabbed yourself in the head. Oh my god! Yeah, how'd you swing that?
Yeah.
It is as you say. My real name is Nico. Nikomina Borshevich. Please, tell no one. Uh-huh.
So.
Oh, she defected?
Alright.
Okay. Next, we have my second deduction.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to me that we have caught you in the act of committing a terrible crime. Now, as for the proof of that crime... it's right over there, is it not? As I expected, it appears you have shown your hand, Miss Nikomina.
Mm-hmm.
When people are taken by surprise, they tend to reflexively shift their gaze. It is a class tale, more eloquent and powerful than mere words can ever convey. Yes, our answer lies directly in your line of sight, so carelessly directed. The proof of your crime, elementary, it's in that trunk.
Mm-hmm.
If that girl's actually the ballerina, there's obviously no way she packed up in that trunk right now. Or no way she's packed up in that trunk right now. Right. In fact, the idea that she was abducted at all is now disputable. Then, what exactly is this girl's actual crime? Running away from home. Oh no. Looks like I have no choice. I'll have to take the stage again. Naruhodo, you're certainly enjoying all of this, aren't you? Jumping around the room and joining Mr. Holmes in his theatrics must be so thrilling. Please stop teasing me.
Oh, he's being tsundere about it.
Anyway, some other evidence that reveals her true crime must be here somewhere.
See that?
Yep. I mean, it was apparently worth a whole lot of rubles, right?
Exactly. So I kind of figured that was the case.
It's like, okay, that's why she ran away. Sir! The proof of your crime, elementary, it's that tiara. This must be the tiara used on stage by the Novovich Ballet Company, right?
Yep. She was wearing that in the newspaper.
Yeah. It bears a striking resemblance to the one you can see in this news article. According to the article, this tiara is valued at 20,000 rubles. Okay, 20,000. In other words, diamond thief! That would make the nature of your crime gland larceny.
What does that even mean? I'm not different with
I
that
think
word.
it means theft of something, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think. You pilfered that tiara from the ballet school you were a member of, didn't you? I am all alone. No allies, no friends. I am needing money to survive. But I did not steal tiara. That is not true. A Prussian Earl gave it to me. It belongs to me now.
Okay.
A 15-year-old girl seeking asylum all on her own. I can't imagine how scared and alone she must feel. Are you happy? I have told you everything. No, not yet. Huh? There's still another mystery left to unravel.
What's in the box? Sorry.
Well, I mean, we don't know.
Yeah. I
You
know.
do not
but,
understand.
Yeah. Oh, right.
You have obstinately refused my request to have that trunk opened and examined.
Mm-hmm.
Surely you must have some sort of important reason to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not the case, Miss Nigomina? I must keep secret from this man, you think to yourself, but it is futile. I've already found a way to infer the contents of the trunk, you see. Ah, good grief. You're not much of a criminal, are you? Your line of sight betrayed your secret so easily. Yes, the answer lies directly in your line of sight. So carelessly directed. The reason you can't allow us to open the trunk is written in the books on the shelf.
Not really.
Is it now?
Nope.
Mr. Holmes' deduction has totally changed from what he was saying before.
I mean, that's what happens when you change things.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I just know the first 3 cases. I never actually finished beyond that, just so you know.
Okay. Oh, no, she just said that.
Yep.
I assume you must have changed directions to take our new deductions into account. Well. Even so, he just blurted that out. He just blurted out that it must be the books on the cabin shelf. That's nothing more than a random guess. It's painfully obvious.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's really the case. I mean, no matter what her reason is for refusing our access to the trunk, how could it possibly be written anywhere in those books? It's too convenient. The books can tell the future. No. You may be right, but Nigomina did unmistakably steal a glance in that general direction.
It wasn't the bookshelf she was looking at, though, but yeah.
So you're saying that the reason she refuses to open the trunk lies somewhere within her line of sight this time, too? Right! We need to make the same assumption this time around. Why won't she open the trunk? The answer to that question has to lie somewhere in her line of sight.
Hold on.
man statue. I don't know. Oh, the notice. Sir! The reason you can't allow us to open the trunk is written on the notice.
Yeah, if you actually remember what it said on there, it'll probably just tell you what it is.
Yeah. Do not store any dangerous things, such as weapons or animals, in the cabins.
Yeah.
So then what was she bringing? Something inside that trunk is prohibited on this ship.
Mm-hmm.
She brought her pet hamster. I don't know. Because of this, you cannot risk opening the trunk and allowing us to see its contents. Oh. Earlier, we noticed that the trunk moved on its own. If you had a weapon hidden there, that wouldn't explain the trunk's movement.
So it had to be one or the other thing.
Yep. And so only one possibility remains. Miss Nikomina, inside that trunk.
Yeah.
Jeez, they're in stereo now.
Yeah.
They're harboring the other thing that can't be kept in the cabins. An animal. Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Smuggled animal.
Solved.
I love that. The smuggled animals are crime.
So it's completed.
Well.
That was fun.
Yep. So you're actually... Grimsby Roylet is not my real name. It is Nikomina Borshevich. Just as you say. You disappeared from the ballet school mid-performance in order to flee Russia. And last night, you stealthily made your way aboard this ship. Stealthily? The SS Eclair is a colossal steamship. Is it even possible to board this ship without anyone noticing? You did.
Mm-hmm.
But discreetly.
Yeah.
You hastily disguised yourself as an old man in the hopes of hiding your true identity. And you decide to chop off that long blonde hair of yours, along with the rest of your past. However, a woman's hair is her crowning glory. It is precious enough to be considered her life. If it were me, I would have refused to cut it off, and struggled to find another way. But if that's the case, then... what was that distressed cry we heard coming from this cabin? Why, the distressed, yet beautiful bell-like pearl of this lovely lady's cries. Naturally.
I mean, yeah.
That was one loud bell, then. I escaped from Shanghai. In fear. I know they search for me. I put on disguise. No one can find me. We found you.
Mm-hmm.
And you ended up taking the role of a fairly suspicious old man, I see. After I put on beard and hat, I saw newspaper. Inside was my picture. Oh, that's what she was screaming about.
Yeah.
I was so scared, I shouted without thinking. If I do not do more to change appearance, they will find me. I know I need to cut off hair, so I grabbed scissors. And it was precisely at that moment that we entered the cabin. I suppose circumstances like these really do happen every once in a while. Indubitably. Such is the current situation. This was a lot more confusing than it needed to be.
Fair.
Excuse me, Nikomina, but there is one last thing I would like to ask. What is it that you've been hiding in that trunk? Inside, my precious friend hides. Please, please keep secret from Captain, sailors, everyone. Well, I suppose that's fine. However, only if you speak with us of the events that transpired last night. Understood? Yes, I am talking. So what do you think, Naruhodo? We were able to witness the great deductions of Sherlock Holmes firsthand.
Yeah, kind of.
Yep, and he was incredibly batty about it at first.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, I think that I'm still a little confused over which part of this is the great deduction. At any rate, at least we can hear what Nikomina has to say now. That's amazing. That's right. It is it is certainly quite amazing. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about you. Yes? What is it? Oh. Take a look at your hands again. Surprise. My hands. Yep. Ah! The handcuffs! They're back on again! What? This is... Ow!
Well, he did tell you he was gonna bring them back.
Yeah. So he did warn you.
Yeah.
As promised, I put them right back where they were... Or, I put them right back where they belonged in a jiffy. When did he even do that? He's a master of reverse lockpicking. The suspicions cast on you have not yet been considered cleared, after all. We don't have much choice in the matter. I hope you understand. I suppose. Do we really not? At any rate, we gotta listen to what Nikomina has to say. Personally speaking, I am curious about this mysterious speckled band that Kazuma witnessed.
So what do you want to talk? What was this?
Yep, yeah, I guess head on down the line. Last night. So I take it you're aware that a murder occurred in the cabin next door? Yes. Sailors told me during breakfast. The one who died was our friend. That is true? That's why we're trying to gather information right now. For his sake. Did you notice anything unusual last night? Something that sounded like a conversation or anything? Or the sounds of a ship overtaken by a raging storm, or a huge explosion from the engine?
The second one didn't happen.
Yeah.
Not sure about the first part, but the second one didn't happen because otherwise this ship would be, Yeah, I'm not gonna.
It's that's the ending to JoJo Part 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone would have noticed something like that.
Yep.
Anyway, did you hear anything, Nikomina? I am knowing nothing. I was not thinking of anything but me. I am knowing nothing at all. I see. So you ran away from the Nikovich Ballet Company, is that right? Yes. I go to Great British Empire. From there, I board ferry to America. I am done with ballet. I want to start new life. You say you're done with ballet, but you still decided to bring that tiara along. Tiara is mine. I need tiara to live. I make no money from ballet group. I get only food and water. From country to country, only dance all day. I had to run to protect self. And so you chose to seek asylum, right? Sailors on this ship are my friends. It let me on board, gave me empty cabin, and kept your secret. But if that's the case...
You can see why the other burly Jews didn't want to say anything.
Yeah... There's still one thing that doesn't quite fit. Yes, I see it too, Mr. Holmes. Do you? What do you think, Naruhodo? Oh, yes, of course.
Hmm.
We should ask Nikomina about that. I have no idea what they're talking about.
We'll talk about
Okay.
friends first.
Alright. So Nikomina's friend is in the trunk. But this ship forbids animals from being brought aboard. Please, keep secret. Do not tell anyone on ship. If they find out, those brawny Russian sailors will grab that trunk and throw it into the sea. Ah!
You're scaring her.
Yes. You're so mean, Mr. Holmes. So this friend, is it a puppy, perhaps? Or maybe adorable little rabbit? Rabbits are evil. Oh. Ha! You think Russia has adorable little rabbits bouncing around in the tundra? And no, they'd freeze to death.
Yep.
Huh? You mean they don't? I'm assuming not. But how should I know? Just look at me pose fabulously. Right. Neither of you are even close to the mark. My friend, she must mean... I've got it! Without a shadow of a doubt, it must be a chicken!
Okay.
What? Chicken? An angry chicken. Well, just think about it. It wakes you up in the morning with its loud crow, and it lays eggs every day. And if push comes to shove, you can just roast it up and have a nice little meal, right? Something tells me you're not exactly treating that chicken as a friend. No to all of the above. Well, after all said and done, the fact remains that the identity of her friend is unknown. I knew it. She's still wary of us. Still, I feel like there's something I should be showing Nikomina. Not sure exactly what, though.
Hmm. Oh, sorry. Now that ask her about something strange
Yep, something strange.
in the
In
neighborhood.
your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Might I inquire one thing? No. According to this article, you only just disappeared yesterday. And it's amazing that they managed to get that out in such a quick time.
Mm-hmm.
So that means... the only time you could have boarded the ship was last night. However, the SS Eclair did not weigh anchor at a harbor last night. Now that you mention it... So how in the world did you manage to board this ship? Come to think of it, the sailor in the hallway was behaving a little strangely, wasn't he? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was after we asked him when Mr. Roylett had boarded. You are not needing that information. That's what he said, if I remember right. Gracefully descending onto the stage, like a snow-white angel. What was all that about? It is about me. Was written in theater review in Russian newspaper. I am gracefully descending onto ship, too. I am an angel, after all. Okay.
Okay.
That's quite the groundbreaking claim you're making, considering your limited English. Oh, come on, don't be like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if all Westerners are as boldly spoken as Mr. Holmes and young Nikomina here. Like a god amongst men, he gracefully takes in the knowledge of the world. They have written such things about me as well. How they know? But that's in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, a serialized, exaggerated novel. How exaggerated, we'll never know. At any rate, she doesn't look like she has any intention of telling us the truth of how she got on board. She was dropped here by the stork. I don't know.
Alright. So, now we're done. Let me see.
You have to show her.
Whoops, there we go.
This is the journal that belonged to my friend who passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Journal? He wrote about seeing something last night, and we're curious about it. 1 hour and 23 minutes after midnight, I heard a sound like a low whistle. And then 1 hour and 35 minutes after midnight, I saw a speckled band at the air duct. Speckled band? This cabin's air duct is linked to the cabin next door. You can see it right up there. In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected. Nikomina, do you know anything about all this? Or anything at all about this? About the low whistle the victim heard? Or anything about this speckled band? No. I am knowing nothing. I see.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
Knock, knock. Please excuse me. I need moment, Mr. Roylott. What is it? How'd you do that so fast? The captain wants to talk to you about something. Please go to captain's quarters as soon as possible. Understood. We'll come at once. Yes. What is it? Do not ask me that. You must leave. Now. Please don't worry about us. We will be fine, Mr. Roylott. Quit playing! Or I will cut your hair. You heard him. Get out, or I throw you out myself. It looks like we won't be able to continue inspecting the cabin right now. This is quite unfortunate. And just like that, we were forcefully removed from the cabin. We didn't even have a second to investigate before we were thrown out of the room. Quite literally thrown out.
To be continued.
Well then.
This is actually a good stopping point, actually. I think we did the right thing,
Okay.
actually, you know.
I guess so.